Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Now, one of the most talked about concern among immigrants is majorly around the government plan to increase the number of years required for you to be on the work visa before you're eligible to apply for the indefinite leave to remain here in the UK. Now, the major concern is, if the government will eventually decide to increase the number of years requirement from 5 years, which is what it is right now, to 10 years. And this, is something that has been a major concern in the heart of so many immigrants, especially for those who are currently on the skilled worker visa and on the 5 years pathway to indefinitely to remain. And, therefore, these two come into law, the government has decided to, do some investigations, post this particular proposed measure, how to an independent body to review and then come up with recommendations, which would then in turn impact or influence the government decision to whether to increase the number of years requirements to 10 years or leave it to 5 years the way it is at the moment. And in the light of this, the government has responded to a couple of petitions raised by affected individuals, and a decision is going to be made soon. And before that decision will be made, there's going to be quite a number of debates in Parliament, and that's going to be, the major focus of this video. So if you're someone who's going to apply for indefinite to remain soon, or you're on the skilled worker visa on the 5 years route, you should want to watch those videos at the end. And if you're coming across my channel for the first time, do also hit on the subscribe button to join the amazing growing family. And my return subscribers, thank you guys for being here. I really do appreciate you guys. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Before I get on with the video, I'd like to give a special shout out to the sponsor of this video, TechDrive. Now, if you're looking at transitioning into data analytics, data engineering, and you're clueless on how to go about it, I've got a good news for you. TechDrive will be organizing a 6 weeks intensive data analytics training starting from the 25th of October 2025. So if you're looking at transitioning into data and you've got no idea on how to go about it, then you definitely want to jump on this training. Now, during the course of the training, you're going to be exposed to the use of advanced Excel to VB and macro level. You're going to be taught how to create ETL pipelines on SSIS, data interrogation and manipulation on SQL, and creating business intelligence on Power BI. Now, this training is going to be very well packed with, hundreds of resources provided to help you build that technical skills in order to also, help get into data analytics. Now, outside the technical bit of the training, you're going to be, you're going to get some help with creating a CV. A reference CV will be created for you. You're going to get access to mentors, those who currently work as data professionals here in the United Kingdom. You're going to get UK work experience added on your CV, which give you, competitive advantage on your next job application. And you also, get to work on projects which you then use to create your portfolio towards the end of the training. So it's a very packed, training with everything you need to learn when it comes to transitioning into data analytics. And if you follow TechDrive on Instagram, you see a couple of, job testimonies that we've gotten on the training after the training ended, and people who have zero knowledge of data, how they've been able to learn data with TechDrive and get their first data analyst role here in the UK, across Europe. We've even got, a student who recently got a job as a data analyst in the United States of America. So if this sounds like something that meets your long-term goal, send an email to info@techdriveuk.com or send a WhatsApp message to the number displayed on your screen right now. Trust me, you definitely will be glad that you did. So if you check on gov.uk, you'll see this particular petition that was, published, and you can see the petition basically is on keeping the 5 years ILR pathway for existing skilled worker visa. Now, this petition is saying do not apply the proposed 10 years ILR rule to existing skilled worker visa holders. Keep the 5 years route for those already in the UK on this visa. Apply any changes to new applicants from the date of implementation. And as you can see on the screen, this particular petition has received over 163 100,000 signatures. And one of the positive thing about raising a petition on gov.uk is the fact that if the petition goes above 100,000, it has to be debated in the House of Parliament. So, and also as you can see, this particular petition will be the Parliament will debate on this petition on the 8th of September 2025, which is roughly about 3 days. To when this video is being made. So you can watch the debate on the UK Parliament YouTube channel if you want to follow up on this particular petition. Now, the government also responded to this petition on the 17th of June 2025, and what the government is saying is that, as with several other measures in the immigration white paper, the proposals on the end settlement will be subject to a formal consultation process, and we welcome this contribution to that process. So, like the government said when the white paper application was made, that this is still a proposed measure, and they are making certain formal consultations to help the government make a better decision to see if this is in the benefit of the British people, or if this is really necessary, to implement in the UK immigration system. So, but yeah, this particular petition really went far, and I was surprised it got over 100,000. I wouldn't say surprised. I mean, it's expected. Most people or most immigrants will definitely be affected by this change, and it kind of makes sense for people to kind of raise their concerns on how they feel that any changes that would be made, especially for the number of years requirement, it shouldn't affect those already on the pathway. I think that's what this petition is actually trying to pass across, that okay, yeah, we understand you want to make this change, or you want to make this immigration policy. However, it's not fair to make the changes to impact those who are already on the route. Do you get what I mean? So we're going to see what happens. I mean, personally, I'm going to be watching the debate on UK Parliament YouTube channel just to get the feedback from the debate, and their line of thoughts, and this potentially impact what we're going to see eventually on the results that the government will be making in terms of like changes in immigration policy. Now, not just this petition, this other petition you're seeing on the screen is also saying that keep 5 years ILR terms to Hong Kong British nationals overseas. We urge the government to exempt the BNO visas from Hong Kongers from the proposed immigration reforms. We think the current ILR terms must remain unchanged. 5 years to UK residents, B1 level English proficiency, passing the life in the UK test. Now, this particular petition also went over 100,000. As you can see, they had over 108,088 signatures on this particular petition. And like I said earlier, if it goes above 100,000, it has to, Parliament needs to debate on this. And as you can see, there will also be a debate about this on the 8th of September 2025. And like I said earlier, you can also watch this on the UK Parliament YouTube channel. Now, the government also made a response on the 11th of July 2025 on this petition, and it says that we're firmly committed to the existing Hong Kong community in the UK and all those who will arrive in the future. Further details of measures in the immigration white paper will be set out in due course. So there's still a couple of things happening, and if you go on UK government website, you'll see loads of different petition that has been raised, especially around the UK indefinite leave to remain, which is obviously the goal of many migrants who are currently on a skilled worker visa or any of the legal visa routes in the United Kingdom. Now, that's not the only those are not the only petitions that were raised around ILR. A couple of other petitions was also raised. One of them, which didn't really gain so much traction, was this one you're seeing on your screen, which is about reducing ILR qualifying period from 5 years to 3 years for legal immigrants. Now, this particular petition is saying that we urge the government to reduce the qualifying period of indefinite leave to remain from 5 years to 3 years for legal residing immigrants who are working, paying tax, and have no criminal record. Now, unfortunately, this particular petition didn't go over 100,000. As you can see on your screen, they only had 47,087 signatures, and this particular petition was closed because all petitions only run for 6 months on the government website. So this particular petition didn't go over 100,000, so it means that there won't be any discussion about this in Parliament. As you can see, there was a response on this on the 7th of March 2025 saying that people can settle in the UK after a period of temporary permission. This period may vary in specific instances. We keep policy under review but see no case to reduce the current 5 years period. Now, I mean, this was before the immigration white paper publication was made, and people are actually raising petition to reduce from 5 years to like 3 years, but the government is saying no, we're actually planning to increase from 5 years to 10 years, which is a major concern, and it's really sad. But yeah, that's just the reality of things now. So I think many migrants like myself and every other person are actually on the lookout to see what the government's decision will be around the number of years requirements to get an indefinite leave to remain. What are your thoughts on this? Please state your thoughts in the comment section. And if you're coming across my channel for the first time, my name is Daniel. I share everything UK immigration, transition into tech, and personal finance on this channel. So you may want to hit on the red subscribe button to join the amazing growing family. And my returning subscribers, thank you guys for being. I really do appreciate you guys. So this will be another video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you.